Well, I'm gonna talk about something kind of sensitive. Some people gonna like it, some people not. Okay. Um, I think we done got too sensitive in the world about race, gender, sexuality, and all this other stuff. We done got way too sensitive about it, to the point it's not even about the subject at hand anymore. Now it's almost like people just want to take advantage of a cause or a situation. You know. Um, People used to fight for real things, like for example, uh African Americans, black folks in the United States were actually fighting for something back in the day, you know? And I look today in 2022, and I'm like, okay, we didn't have black president, we didn't have all, we done made a lot of progress. And nothing in this world gonna be perfect. So why are we still beating dead horses? We didn't conquer that horse. Okay. Now conquering that horse don't mean that you get rid of every single races in the world. And this is the same for the gender shit. You know, women doing things now that we were never able to do before. So I just got this question: at what point do you stop fighting? At what point do you realize you don't want to fight and get your ass out the ring? At what point? It's almost like some of us just like fighting, whether it's for gender reasons, sexuality reasons, racial reasons. Some people just like to fight. They got to have a fight. They can't live without fighting something. Then, to me, people like that should be in a boxing ring. You're not gonna get rid of every every fucked up thing in the world, every form of discrimination. You're not gonna get rid of that. You have to deal with that. When it happens, you deal with it when it comes. I know expert, but I'm gonna tell you what, I don't live in that space. So, um, when a woman walks up to me or anybody and they like, well, we da 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 da, you know, uh, we being discriminated against, or they treating us, I'm like, no, they treating you that way. You're not supposed to group me up in that. I don't live in in your despair. Okay? Now I acknowledge that there are fucked up things that happen in the world. I do acknowledge that, yeah, there are discriminations. I do acknowledge the past, but I acknowledge it being in the past. Okay? Um, when the last time y'all had y'all backs whip, hit with a whip? Most of you ain't never experienced it, if any of you. Okay? As far as racism shit go, um, I never been told I can't go in a bathroom because I'm black in this era. Okay, so what I'm saying is, once you conquer something, acknowledge that you didn't won. Just acknowledge it. Okay, and get your ass out the ring. Okay, um, I don't subscribe to constant bitching and complaining. When something's over, it's over and it's done, and I move on. You know, I move on. Now, if you want to learn about your people, if you want to learn about how great women are, or how great short people, midgets, whatever, whatever category you want to put it in, put a name on it. If you want to explore those things, then do so by all means. You know, but all this beating of the dead horses has to stop. At what point do you acknowledge that this is 2022? At what point do you say, okay, I got a lot of what I wanted, and it's time to move forward? A lot of people, see, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people about to get left behind. They falling off. We are moving into a whole new era, a whole new place, and you still have people that they holding on to anger and rage and all of that. They keep holding on to it. They won't let it go. You know what happened when you hold a hot coal? Somebody said this one time. Can't remember who it was. If I put a hot coal in your hand and you hold on to it, what is it gonna do? It's gonna burn your hand. And all I'm saying is, people sick of you going, here, take this hot coal and share it with me. Share my anger, share my grief, share my despair. Bitch, that's your despair. It ain't mine. I handle mine, you know? Um, I just get sick of it. At some point in time, you gotta be real with yourself and ask yourself, why are you still fighting this shit that's already been won? Hmm? You know, that's a question. You can't keep reliving the past. You know, now you got some people that they bitter. It ain't got to be for no specific reason. They come in the world bitter. They come in the world with a chip on their shoulder, and shit, they want to sling shit no matter what. They gonna find a reason, you know. And I'm just sick of that. I'm over it. People have had enough of it. I don't want to hear nothing else about another goddamn gender shit. I don't want to hear nothing else about uh, this racism shit, the gender shit, the political shit. I'm just sick of all of it, you know, because we done moved on from that. Okay, and the only way that it'll continue being is if you keep opening up that wound. You know, if you got a cut and you just keep opening it, you won't let it heal. You know, that anger, I mean, that don't serve nothing but your little ego. Hold on to shit that you should have been and moved past. See, at that point, it's selfishness. Selfishness is what's keeping this shit going. Money is involved in it. That should tell you something right there. If there wasn't no money involved in it, you wouldn't have no Black Lives Matter. You wouldn't have no movement. None if there wasn't no money involved in it. Because, see, the world to move past it, society to move past it for the most part. It's just a few people that can't seem to let go. Kind of like if you had you an ex, right? You got an ex man or ex woman, and they just don't want to let go of the fucking relationship, even though you done gave them the fucking divorce papers, okay? But they don't want to let go. They still checking up on. I mean, it's just let the shit go. That's all I'm saying. Sick of it. Anyways, what y'all think about it? These are my thoughts. These how I see it. You know, it's too much. If I hear another woman get up and scream about this equal pay, equal work shit, I think I'm putting my head through a fucking window. I'm over it. If I hear another LGBTQHOOP talk about this shit, I'm sick of it. Sick of it. It's other things in life other than your personal, egotistical desires. Okay? You ain't no different than them motherfuckers if you thinking like that. You ain't no different than which who you think your oppressor is. Okay? Because we live in a world where we still have some freedoms. That's the shit you need to be fighting. Because I'm going to tell you something. The boogeyman don't give a fuck about what color, gender, sexuality, or none of that shit you are. The boogeyman wants he want to drain all your fucking energy. Okay? Real shit. Real shit. Boogeyman wants your whole life and everything in it. You better think about that. Yeah, house divided is easily conquered. And I'm watching it. I wonder if y'all paying attention to that. I am. Anyways, I just want to come in there and say that, yeah, if you like the channel, subscribe, share, and like. It's appreciated. I've been a little bit tired lately, so I gotta get me some rest, y'all. I'm sure y'all can see it. I'm tired. But I want to come in here and do a video because I ain't done one in about a week. And I just wanted to tell y'all to stop beating these dead fucking horses. They've been dead. You won. You conquered it. Once you done conquered it, ain't no use in going back to it. What the hell you gonna do? That's sadistic. Okay? Anyways, y'all have a good one.